make them in-house, and create our own blend of pimento cheese.
That's a real crunch, by the way. That was not edited in. I'm Doug with America's Best Restaurants, and we're traveling the country from coast to coast to find restaurants that you should dine at on a frequent basis. Like right here in Kingsport, Tennessee at Backwoods Burger Bar. We're gonna meet with Jonathan, the creator behind Backwoods Burger Bar, in their unique menu and how they stand out from the crowd. You're gonna love the food items that we preview, and man, do we have a lot of them. So why don't you come with me, because I know you're hungry. It's a food show. Let's go inside and check out Backwoods Burger Bar. We're inside, and man, we have a table full of food, which I told you outside. Usually we profile 3 items. We went a little crazy today, and it's good. You're gonna like it. By the way, this is Jonathan.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Jonathan is the man, the myth, the legend behind Backwoods Burger Bar. So let's get into it. Let's tackle item number 1, and then we're gonna get into the story as well. So item number 1, what burger are we looking at?
Well, we got our mac and burger, and with a side of our pickle fries. So something you don't see everywhere.
Okay, so how did the idea for pickle fries come up?
It was just one of those items that, like I said, you don't see typically everywhere, and everybody loves a pickle spear. Mm-hmm. So if you take that in a smaller version, you know, it makes it a little more crisp and a little more edible, you know, in my book.
Now we've got several burgers to cover. You're different. You guys grind the meat here on site, like 5 feet that way, right? Totally different.
Literally every day. So you can come by any day, walk back through here and see our guys cutting, grinding, and pattying, you know. So try to keep it as fresh as possible.
So when you say fresh, you mean fresh?
Fresh.
All right, now you're doing things a little different like that. And I love your story because you said you got into the restaurant business by accident.
Literally on accident.
Okay, how does an accident happen?
Well, I wanted to start a bakery, of all things. So I went to an auction trying to buy a display case, and they weren't selling individual items, they were selling the whole restaurant. So we bid just trying to get it started, and nobody else bid. So we got stuck with it and had to go actually make something then.
So you got it by default?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so what got you into the idea of wanting to even do a bakery? What got your mind thinking, I want to cook, I want to bake, I want to create?
More of a challenge, I guess, than anything. I was with a girl at the time, and I used to watch Cake Boss a lot, of all things.
Buddy.
Yeah, you gotta love Buddy. And she told me I couldn't do something, so I was out to prove her wrong. And I can't necessarily say that I did. I mean, I made something and it was good, but as good as Buddy, definitely not.
But that's what got you going.
Exactly. It got me just started in on just trying to create my own things.
Excellent. Now your cooks in the back, you told me before, when you walk back and you kind of have that look in your eye, in the back of their mind, you're going, oh God, here he comes again.
They hate me.
You just come in and just throw stuff out?
I do. Like I said, I try not to eat the same thing all the time, so I'll come in, see what items we do have and what I can actually create next.
Okay, next, we are going to go to, I have to admit, this is one of my favorites here. We've got hot fresh. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Mom, everybody. This is Mom. Pork rinds and pimento cheese.
Southern caviar.
Southern caviar, I love that. You need to put that name on the menu.
I know, I need to change it.
Okay, so talk about this. This is probably one of the most popular
Yeah,
appetizers,
we got
right?
fresh pork rinds. They come in the hard pellets, and we actually make them in-house and create our own blend of pimento cheese.
That's a real crunch, by the way. That was not edited in. Okay, so without a culinary background, how do you come up with the different recipes and things for the pimento?
It's more of just playing with it. Almost everything I've created, they'll see me sit back there and I keep just adding and tossing different things together and throwing things away and remaking it all.
Things are still popping and crackling?
Fresh, hot.
So do you write it down? Do you have a big recipe book, or is it just up here?
I end up having to write it down. I got a horrible memory. I forget everything. So you'll see me with a little like server's notepad, and I'll be writing down how many teaspoons of this or that, and just keep a whole list. You can actually walk in our kitchen and find a lot of my recipes just pinned up in there for the guys to recreate.
Now, how much of it, we just saw Mom, how much of it was the foundation laid by Mom?
A lot of it, because I said I grew up in your typical Southern home where every day she was there and creating meals. You know, we had a home cooked meal almost every night.
Now, she was telling me too that you started like early teens. You started making stuff where your brother was like, oh, can someone make me a sandwich? You got in there and actually did it.
I mean, I'm a fat kid at heart. Like I said, I had to sit there and I ate a lot. So I started just making it myself, not to bother her.
Nice. And now you get the benefit from it.
So you got all this.
Let's move on. What's this item?
This is just your traditional mushroom Swiss and our own kale slaw. So a little bit different than your traditional slaw.
Okay, kale slaw. Again, what's the basis behind it? What makes you look at slaw and go, I'm not doing traditional stuff, man. I'm doing something different.
I mean, as you can tell, everything's kind of unique and different. And I feel like that's what makes us stand out and what people want to come here for.
Love it. And now, I'm not touching this one because that burger has been set aside. Someone else gets to eat that, so I'm not going to touch that. Let's go to this one here, and I am a tot junkie, so I'm going to eat a tot. What's the next burger?
We have our Deep South, which has, of course, our pimento cheese, our hand-cut bacon, and fried green tomato.
All right, this one I will. I don't think anyone claimed this one. You said pimento, so I'm going to have to try this one. So, how big are the burgers?
They're all 8 ounce, but you can double up and make it a beast and get a full pound of burger.
That pimento is legit. That is really good.
Glad you like it.
Try the pimento. It's so rude to talk with my mouth full, but that's all right. This is a food show, so why not?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, this beast right here is a thing of beauty. Please explain.
That is probably our biggest selling appetizer, which is our pulled pork fries. Starts with our hand-cut fries. We use barbecue sauce, shredded cheese, and our smoked in-house pulled pork, and then top it with our kale slaw.
So, when you're looking at the restaurant, how it's done, are you looking at expanding out? Are you looking at saying, you know what, Backwoods needs to be elsewhere? Are you taking your creativity down other avenues? What's the future?
Always looking to get bigger. Whether it's just making more of these or whether it's one of the other 10 ideas I've got rolling around in my brain.
Okay. Now the overall desserts, because I got a killer cookie. It was like a s'mores cookie. Is the bakery side of it still a deep passion for you?
Yeah, it's a little more tedious for me. So it takes me a lot longer to work on things, but I still love to do it. I just don't want to burn myself out on it, I guess. But I do that quite a bit, and I'd like to get to where we made a whole lot more of our buns and things like that in-house as well.
Nice.
So
are you in the experimental phase when it comes to the buns right now then?
I've made a few different ones. I'm just trying to figure out which one I really like the best and finding our space in our small location to be able to do that.
Again, something that makes you stand out that's unique.
Right.
Love this guy. All right, now this one is
just a little baby.
This thing's huge, so please explain.
This one's called the Mother Cluckin. It starts with your normal 8-ounce patty. We put cheddar cheese on top of it. We use fresh cut chicken breast and deep fry it. And it's usually about 8 to 10 ounces there. And then it's got our cut in-house bacon along with our secret sauce on top of it.
Okay, so what makes you think of a burger and chicken on the same thing?
I have no idea.
No
idea.
no rhyme or reason.
No.
We just do it.
I didn't really know what I wanted one day and said, why not put them both together and see what happens.
Now you said also you can double this thing up.
Yeah, you can double it up, put you a pound of burger, and then have your 8 to 10 ounces of chicken on there.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I have not tried putting that much on there.
Have you seen somebody do it and finish the whole thing?
Yes, a couple different times.
God bless them. Holy cow. Okay, so what's up with the secret sauce here?
It's just really a combination of a few things because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put on it at the time. So I combined a few different things together and made one sauce out of it.
Sounds like there's a theme where I've got this idea, let's just mesh it together and see what happens, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm starting to pick up on this now. It's like, let's just do it. Here we go, last item here. What are we looking at?
Well, what he's eating is our fried banana peppers, and this burger is called the Gone Bananas. We have a spicy feta spread on the bottom, lettuce, tomato, onion, our Swiss cheese, the cut in-house bacon, and then of course the banana peppers on top.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try another one of these here. So these are just some of the menu items. You've got a pretty big menu. You've got, everything you can think of. You got a bar.
Yep.
So people can come in, have a drink or two. And as you look at it, you had mentioned earlier how you were basically told, you're not going to be able to do a restaurant per se. There was someone else that told you that too. I love the idea though that someone tells you no, you're out to prove them wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And
never gonna let anybody slow us down, for sure. So, like I said, I was told once before that I would never have a restaurant because I didn't have a culinary background. And well, we've been here 4 years strong, so.
That's beautiful. Love it. Don't tell this guy he can't do something because he's gonna basically go Heisman right at you. Fantastic food. So this is a place that you need to visit without a doubt. If you're in the Kingsport area, you're driving through. I would imagine you were telling me you get people all over the place. You get people from all states coming through here.
Everywhere. We've had California, Montana, Kentucky, West Virginia, you name it. They've probably been here.
Love it. And then how can people find you? You've got your website, social media?
Yep, we got backwoodsburgerbar.com, and of course we're on Facebook, Instagram, all your social media platforms.
All right, love it. And if you want to learn more, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button below, hit the little bell notification. You'll be notified when we have new episodes drop. And I've got to say one thing too. I love your hair.
Appreciate it.
I love the look, dude. Can I? That is solid. That is solid. As a guy who's now losing his hair, getting a ball, I am so jealous of this guy right here. So cool. I tell you what, we're going to dive in. We're going to dig in. And until the next episode, you need to come here and check out Backwoods Burger Bar. I'm going to dive into this some more. I can't get enough of the pimento. This one's mine. Come get yours. I'm out.